deliveries he must have bowled, and the effort he puts into every single delivery, eventually it's got to take its toll, and I think it has done on that old body of his. But the figures are still excellent. 4 overs for 10. Might be trying to play him out, India.
So Dilshan to continue into the attack. He's into his 4th over now. Done a wonderful job. He's picked up an important wicket. And he's going at just over 5 and over.
So I can ask you about Murali. How do India play him? And B, 4 overs for 10. Do you think there'd have been a meeting and a chat saying we'll play him out, make sure he doesn't get any wickets, let him just go for 40 and score off the other bowlers?
I'm sure they'll have spoken about it, but the key is how long will they have to wait? The asking rate's 6 and over already. They really don't want it to go to 7s and 8s, and Murali will bowl a lot of overs from now on. 25 overs. Murali has got 6 and Malinga has got 6, so 50% of the overs will be bowled by them. So India will have to be very careful. They have dominated Murali in the past. Various players have come and gone. They've attacked Murali, but Murali has developed as a bowler. He was a different bowler when he didn't have the dusra. It's become even harder to hit once he's developed that ball which goes away from the right-hander.
I think that's why it would be a mistake just to sit on him, because you play him off 10 overs, thank you, none for 40 or 1 for 40, and you'll have a big sigh of relief, and Malinga will come on for his 6 overs. So there is no let-up. He will get wickets, so you've got to be very careful about that run rate when you're playing against Sri Lanka.
He's also human, and he feels pressure like anyone, and if you can apply pressure on him, you must do it, but you must play within your strengths. If you're a strong sweeper, well, get down and sweep him. If you use your feet well, be confident to get down the wicket and hit him down the ground.
Gambia is a very good player of spin. Both of these are. End of the over, 128 for 3. Scores are just slightly coming closer together. Sri Lanka at this stage with the partnership of Sangakkara and Jayawardene were going well, 111 for 2. You can see the graph is just slightly turning towards each other, but look at the uplift towards the end. Last 10 overs, 91 runs, because they didn't lose any wickets, Sri Lanka.
2, 1, go!
He's got the ball in his hand. Is it time for a bowl? There's still a debate going on. I think it is Malinga time. There is the star of the last World Cup, a magnificent 140 in Barbados, batting with a squash ball in his hand. He had a theory that day, he wasn't quite gripping the bat properly, so he put a cut-off squash ball in his bottom hand glove and smacked Sri Lanka everywhere.
He's here getting ready for the IPL for the Kings 11 Punjab. The IPL kicks off in a week's time from now on. I was in Dubai last night doing some visits for the Emirates airline, and he's out here watching the World Cup final.
So it's Malinga time, as I say. Will there be reverse swing? Will the Indian batsmen just lower their back lift as well? We've said it on a number of occasions. Watch out for the toe crusher.
Malinga's first spell. Obviously the two important dots there are the white ones, which are the key wickets. The wider one was the outside edge of Sachin Tendulkar's bat. That was a very big wicket. And obviously the one very straight was the one that caught Virender Sehwag in front of his stump. Second ball, massive wicket. Can he make another breakthrough? That's why he's back into the attack.
I bet those lengths change. Man is very square on the offside. We've seen a pitch map of his first spell. That will change in his second and third spell. He was brilliant with the new ball. So accurate. Where do you want to bowl to Verinder Sehwag? Straight, no width, perfect delivery. Out on review, and this one just going away from the great man. Just on the angle because he's got a low arm. Just going away from Tendulkar. You take that as an opening bowler. Sachin and Sehwag back in the hut. Brilliant bowling.
Yeah, the real danger with Malinga is that, you know, for an opponent is he is effective with the new ball. He can get the ball to swing away from the right-hander and into the left-hander. But he can be used at any phase of the game. He can be brought back in the middle like Kumar Sangakkara has done now to try to get a wicket. He's an impact bowler. He's also devastating at the end of the innings where he's got the ability to bowl these terrific Yorkers, and he's so accurate with his Yorkers. It's very, very hard for batsmen to get underneath him.
Yeah, I'm just watching both these batsmen. They're definitely trying to get their bat down. Dhoni likes a flourish with his back lift. The one good thing so far is it doesn't seem to be a lot of reverse swing at the moment. It's quite a lush outfield, and it's not hooping big. But Gambhir definitely is just getting a slightly lower back lift.
Also, Malinga looks a bit more dangerous to the right-handers with the old ball. We saw the way he got Martin Guptill out the other day in Colombo. It was an absolute chaffer of a delivery Yorker, and he didn't have time to get his bat down, and just the angle which he creates to the right-hander.
There it is, it's always coming, but it's been squirted away for four. That's what you get with the pace of Malinga. The ball can go anywhere.
Yeah, well bowled. You certainly can't blame the bowler for this, but equally well played. Gambhir having his bat down, opening the face and getting a thickish outside edge. So certainly an intentional shot, using the pace of the ball, recognising that there is angle going across him, like Sourav Ganguly pointed out, to the left-hander. Not quite as effective because he's tailing away from the stumps.
Full toss, doesn't quite get his length. Good over for India, 6 from it, 134 for 3. At this stage, India are 20 runs ahead. Sri Lanka were 114 for 2. Dilshan continues in the middle. Dhoni uses his feet. Continuing up here, Arnold, Shastri and Lloyd.
Like you were saying, 135 for 3 into the 28th over. We've got a game on. Oh yes, we've got a game on. Gambhir is playing splendidly, 67 from 83 deliveries. Flight from Dilshan and a slip in position.
Yes, you did right. This could be a real game. One just helps the can't help but get the feeling that a big shot is around the corner, and not from Gambhir. Could be from Mahendra Singh Dhoni, especially against someone like Dilshan.
Now he's ended up being very useful. He's done that right throughout the tournament, and look at his figures for now. He's in his 5th over, considered 20 runs and the all-important breakthrough.
Bottom-hand shot into the leg side. There are wide open spaces there at mid-wicket, but it's just a couple.
And again, very good footwork. He's quick on his feet, and when you're playing against the spin on a track like this, where there's every chance of a leading edge or the ball beating the outside edge, you've got to ensure you're close to the pitch of the ball. Played it really well. Oh, not on this occasion. Too full. A lucky boundary.
Gets really lucky. Gambhir looking to take the game to Sri Lanka. Looks like he's gone in the back as well. Fortunate shot this, inside edge, which flies down to fine leg for 4.
Looking to go inside out again. The ball following him. Very unlucky for Dilshan.
7 from the over. Rai smiles in the field. Last delivery coming up at the 28th. Still the required rate is over a runner ball. Eased into the offside for a single. 8 from the over. It's 142 for 3. Well, a wonderful player, a spin bowler, a spin bowling Gambier. He likes to come down the pitch. He likes to take the spinners on. I do recall against Pakistan that he danced down the pitch and was beaten on the outside and stumped, but it doesn't stop him from coming down the pitch.
Which is good. He backs his strengths. I mean, you'll get out on the odd occasion, but that doesn't mean you stop coming down the track.
It's as if he's in a bit of trouble here with his back, and 12th men or physiotherapists are going to be coming onto the pitch, but Gambier is on 74. 8 fours for him, 14 fours in the innings, 142 for 3. So let's have a look at Gambier against Pakistan. Dance down the pitch, sharp work by Akmal, the wicket-keeper, but it doesn't stop him coming down the pitch. He doesn't think that, okay, I've done that, I can't do it again. He'll still keep coming.
Which is good, because never forget your strengths. If that's something that gives you a lot of runs, it makes the bowlers think, and you will get out on the odd occasion, but that should never stop you. And what he's good at is he can come down the track, but use the depth of the crease and cut or pull anything short.
He works that out well, and that's why he's so difficult to bowl to. The off spinner, and he also does go leg side, looking for shots on the offside. So if he turns sharply, which we're not seeing today, he's never going to be in trouble.
Muralidharan back into the attack, so it's that 1 over from Malinga.
Yes, Sangakkara not wasting time. Not much happening for him, so he'd rather hold him back and see, and or use him when the ball's doing something.
I just thought he might have bowled a couple, Malinga, to come back, take a wicket. Also, just hanging Murali back for when Yuvraj comes in. Off spinner against left-handed batsman. It's cat and mouse just at this stage.
But this is better from Murali. He's bowling much slower.
What's interesting to see is India's approach against Murali. They're quite happy to be watchful, knock the ball around, not attempt the high-risk shot, because he's bowled 4.3 overs here for just 12. And Yuvraj Singh padded up to come out next.
It's a strength there. And Gambier just looking to play the ball behind on the offside. Think about a second.
Top fielding again from Sri Lanka. Suraj Randev. The fielder, he got his hand to it. Upul Taranga clearing up. Well, everyone trying to take advantage of Murali these days.
It is a smashing contest. I think there's real leadership here from Dhoni. I've watched his glove punches. He absolutely flattens the guy at the other end, Gambier, when he just glove punches. It's not a tap. He really whacks him. The single again ends the 29th. It's 146 for 3. It'll be all eyes on the scoreboard. I'm not sure about the 2 in the middle. And it's thirsty work out there, and they're changing hats and discussing tactics. But you look at the board all the time. Yes, it's 6 and over, just over 6 and over, 129 from 126. Nobody's leaving this ground, I can tell you that. World Cup final, 33,000 in. I shudder to think how many outside. Ball change in 5 overs time. Pereira comes back into the attack. He was expensive. But he's got a slip in position.
Which I think is a good move, because Sangakkara realizes that he needs a wicket. He needs a wicket at any cost, because the way this match is poised now, India are 148. At the end of the 30 overs, there may be 152, 153. If India were batting first, you would have said 280, 300 is on the cards. But let's not forget, this is a chase in a final. And that adds a lot of pressure. So wickets the order for Sri Lanka.
And Dhoni is coming at Sri Lanka. He's seen the pace, it's gentle pace is this, 130 k's, there's nothing that's going to hurt you. And Dhoni is advancing down the pitch, he's taking the game to Sri Lanka.
And rightly so. Kumar Sangakkara also ringing the changes, trying not to let the batsman settle against any bowler. He's got to try things, and these are little things you can, because on these pitches you cannot blast batsmen out.
And it's been the battle right from the outset between these two captains, right from the toss. And they're very, very tough mentally, both Dhoni and Sangakkara.
And as Pereira got a slower delivery, he certainly hasn't got a quicker delivery, so he's got to have a change of pace. Just looking at release points of the seamers, 3 seamers that we've seen. Look at Malinga the slinger. And Pereira is the highest action.
That's because he's the tallest. But Kulasekara, he comes up from right at the top, but he's a much shorter man.
But there's no pace. And Pereira is the higher bowler there. But I keep looking at the pace. Is there anything more than 130, 132? So what he's got to have is a change down.
He certainly does have that, and has the knack of picking up wickets.
.150 on the board. Crowd will come alive again.
Yes, they'll take it 25 runs at a time. I think the next target for India would be to get to about 176 or so, 175 or so. They do that, and the target is less than 100. Then the countdown starts beginning.
That's when it starts playing on the minds of the bowlers, the fielders, as well as the batsmen. The batsmen start to believe a bit more, because it's 2 digits that you need.
You get into an area when it's 100 or less, no mistakes either side. You cannot make mistakes. Drop a catch, heads a go down. Make a mistake as a batter, a run out.
It's amazing how when you're in the field, when you see 120 to get, you feel so comfortable with that 20, extra 20.
Flicked away into the leg side. It's just a single. 30 have been bowled. It's 151 for 3. Partnership is good. 37 from 50 deliveries. So Dhoni has come in and he's settled very, very quickly.